We went to the post office to drop off our packages, and the postal worker said they weren't paid for. What do we do? Stick around. We'll explain what happened. eBay had like a weird shipping glitch this week, and we had packaged things up and we had taken it to the post office. The postal worker scanned it and she's like, it hasn't been paid for. We print our labels off from eBay, so that's not the case. It was absolutely paid for. We had to call eBay, and eBay's like, just cancel it and print another one. Like, well, no, because we have to wait to get the money back, except the post office doesn't think that there is any money. So what do we do? Well, you'll have to print new labels from pirate ship or go to the post office and pay for their standard rate or wait till it's fixed, all of which we were like, no. We called back the next day and spoke to somebody else. We wound up doing pirate ship, which we'd never done before. It worked out fine, except this one was going somewhere that cost us $4 extra. 3 phone calls and lots of talking and explaining and not letting eBay get away even with $4 because of glitch on their end, not our end. We were told that they do not refund shipping, but we were refunded our seller fees after all that annoying BS. Or we would have lost money on this, so. It pays to call in. It's not fun, though, and it's hard to speak to somebody. We're going to do our top 10. We'll just start with number 10. Vintage Gap Fit and Flare skirt, women's size 16, black lined trumpet, Academia Preppy skater. This was a beautiful skirt. Looked to be very little wash wear. It was from summer of 2005. This did sell pretty fast. It sold in 40 days. I did get it at the bins. Our cost of goods at the bins averages roughly to $125 blanket cost of goods to everything because I'm not weighing everything. I had it listed for $39.88 and somebody sent a $30 offer, which I accepted, and our profit was $19.96. Number 9, new with tags, Cotopaxi Salto ripstop pants, men's extra, extra large, spice, that's the color. They're not particularly spicy. Hiking, travel, Gorpcore. We had these listed for $49.88. They sold for our full asking price. They took 4 months to sell. Our cost of goods was $15. We got them at Plato's Closet. We made $20.49 on those. Number 8, vintage bullet for My Valentine t-shirt, men's size extra large, the Promise Tour, no dates, Black Skull. I had this listed for $30. It sold for $30. It did take 8 months to sell. I've never heard of this band, and I don't know why I picked it up. We were in Ohio. I picked this up in Ohio. Our cost of goods was $7, so our profit on that was $21.30. Number 7, new with tags, Cider embroidered corduroy overalls, women's extra small, dark green, mushrooms, wide leg. I got these at Goodwill in Memphis. I don't know where the cost of goods went, but they sold on offer for $36. We had them listed for $39.88, and it just took just over 3 months for them to sell. Cider is fast fashion, but these had these cutest little embroidered mushrooms on them. There weren't many listed, but there were more sold than listed. So I went ahead and grabbed them. They were small, very extra small. So I know that's probably what slowed them down. But I'll take 3 months. That's pretty fast. Number 6, 4 laps, Equip, full zip hoodie, men's size large, navy athletic, side zip stash pocket. Got this at Goodwill. We had it listed for $49.88, and somebody accepted a 10% offer of $45. Our cost of goods was $7, so our profit was $29. Number 5, new with tags, lot of Ford, the Nobles collection, Ravenclaw, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, mascot, school, probably said Gryffindor. These were so cool. We got these on clearance after Christmas at Barnes & Noble, and inside each pillow is the house's mascot. So Slytherin had a snake, Ravenclaw had a raven, Hufflepuff had a badger, and the crest had a snitch. So I thought those were really cool. Cost of goods on those was $40, and that was for all 4 pillows. They were $10 a piece. I had them listed for $120, and somebody sent a $100 offer, which I accepted. It took 11 days, and our profit was $40. Number 4, Adidas 2012 Boston Marathon 26.2 track jacket, men's size medium, orange, black, climate proof. I got this at the bins. This was immaculate. Somebody ran the marathon and never wore the jackets, shoved it in their closet. I'm not one to jump in the bins when they're rolled out. I tend to wait and take my time and not feel pressured to like go nuts in the bins. So this was a picked over bin. I listed it for $59.88. It took just over a month to sell, and our profit was $43.14. The guy did message and was like, "This is pre-owned. Can I get a discount? Well, are there stains?" And he messaged all this while we were sleeping, and by the time we woke up, he had just bought it. But it was in amazing condition, so I doubt he was disappointed. Number 3 was one of our first big bundles on Poshmark. And she got a lot. She got a dress. She got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 purses, a dress, and then these Easter eggs. She had ordered something earlier in the day, and we had already shipped it out, or it would have gone in there as well. I offered her $250 for the whole lot, which she took, and which I was happy to get some of these bags out of my house because they were from the emotional attachment estate sale, and our cost of goods was super high. The things you learn, y'all, I tell you. But we recouped our money, and after all that was said and done, we made $63.25. Some of these things were listed for almost a year, so that 8 days is only accurate probably for this dress. But we also had to pay an additional $10 in shipping fees because she went over by half an ounce, 10 pounds and half an ounce. And that cost us $10. But that's okay. We got our money back from those purses, and we got more stuff out of our closet. We like that. We like that. Number 2, Hush Puppy Rudy Lace-Up Boots, women's size 6, black leather suede steampunk goth zip. These had lots of condition issues. They weren't like destroyed, but the heels had some of the leather coming off of them. The front toes had some scuffs on them, but these were very sought after. And I was surprised that somebody put them back. And I know they were put back because they were together in the bins. If they're together, they're wrapped with rubber bands, or you find a shoe and you have to dig for the other shoe. These were not wrapped in rubber bands, and they were right there next to each other on the edge of the bin. So I grabbed them. I didn't comp them until I got home, and I was pleasantly surprised that these were very sought after, especially with those keywords. I listed them for $99.88. They sold for our full asking price in 16 days, and our profit on that was $71.64 because the things I pull from the bins get assigned $1.25. Did these weigh more than 1.5 pounds? Probably. I'm not going to weigh everything because I'm coming home with 100 pounds of stuff. That's just doubling my workload. Number 1, Disney Parks Toy Story Tomorrowland pins lot of 2. Disney Parks Castle Walt Disney World pins lot of 3. Disney Parks Mickey Mouse pins lot of 3. Disney Parks Animal Kingdom pins lot of 3. So somebody went through and bought a bunch of our Disney pins, which was cool. They paid $90 for 11. Cost of goods has been written off on these. We've had them for so long. And so our profit on that was $72. And that's getting stuff out of our closet. These have actually been listed for over a year. These Disney pins were some of the first things I listed. What probably happened was it relisted it because we tried doing that. It didn't go well. Torrid Fit and Flare dress, pink size 2, poplin sweetheart, neck sheared. This had condition issues. I got this at Plato's Closet. I paid way too much for it. It's been listed for 341 days. It will be a great summer dress for somebody. We paid $10.50. Our profit was $3.20. We got paid to learn. Flipping fast. Flip speed. This is so fun. eShopCommand is so fun. It's so easy. You can see all the pretty graphics and all the things all laid out here. Flipping fast. Well, this week, nothing sold overnight. Nothing sold instantly. But these Fly Racing F16 race pants, youth size 20, I got those at the bins. I had them listed for $20. They sold in 3 days on offer for $15. Our Once Upon a Child doesn't really take active wear like this, so I knew I was going to have to do it myself. They do take snow pants. I mean, I take them snow pants. The amount of snow pants that I find in the bins, like I'm shocked that they still take them from me, but I guess they can't get enough of them. This Maeve Anthropology dress, My friend Erica pulled this and I was like, okay, like Anthropologie sells. So I grabbed it and it's a cute cut. It's embroidered and really, really neat. And I got home and there are tons, and I mean tons of these listed, tons. I was shocked when this sold in 4 days. 4 days. There's nothing like really flipping weird except the phone. AT&T 210 black trimline telephone with 13 number memory, additional features with box. We got this in our free group and they posted it and I looked at them. I'm like, ooh, these sell, with no regard for how many were listed. Sell-through rate was not even on my mind. We listed this approximately 1 month after we started. So this has been listed for like over a year and a half. Yeah, but it sold for $15 whole. Oh, goodness. It is week 13 of 2026. We had a much better week. We had 31 orders. We sold 40 items. Our gross sales were 1,206 and our net profit was 672. Our net average was 2169. Our net median was 1560. Almost everything came out of the Goodwill bins. Look at that. Booyah. Poshmark crushed it. If it weren't for Poshmark, this would be an entirely different story. We had $377 in sales, 56% this week. eBay was $266 in sales with almost 40%. Depop was at 4% with $29. Thanks, Depop. I'll take it. New listings, 32. Items sold, 40. Our sell-through rate was 125, which is what we want to see. We want to sell more than we have listings, so our store is getting smaller, and then we have room to put new stuff and just this little fun ebb and flow. The average listed per day was 4.6. It's so weird. Our store is so weird. Sold 8 items, sold 2. Sold 10 items, sold 2. Sold 6 items, sold 11 items, sold 1. Just if you like these slideshows and detail cards and graphs and colors and quick overview and tabs, and you want to know the health of your store, go to eShopCommand.com. Feel free to sign up. We need your help. We're looking for more insight, what other sellers need, not just what I need. More feedback would be great. So there you have it. That's our week. Substantially better than last week, but we stayed home. We didn't go anywhere. It helps. Have a good week, y'all. Bye.